The new General Hospital spoilers have been released, and it appears that another big week in Port Charles is on the horizon. Anna and Chase are closing in on Drew's shooter, and they will execute a search warrant on someone. Michael tightens up his alibi, and something upsets Willow. Liesl discovers that Nathan is alive, and Monica's will is set to cause fireworks. Here are the new GH spoilers for the week of September 29th, 2025, according to soaps.com. What kind of danger is Alexis in now? Spoilers indicate that Nina will deliver shocking news today. Will she tell Liesl that Nathan is alive? Anna is still hunting down Drew's shooter, and today she will stumble onto new evidence. Michael realizes he needs to do everything imaginable to lock in his alibi. Sonny meets the newcomer to Port Charles, played by Erica Slezak. It's Carly's turn to be questioned about her whereabouts on the night of Drew's shooting. Ava is in the right place at the right time. Britt and Liz clash at GH. Tracy makes a very serious vow. She is more protective of her family now more than ever. The reading of Monica's will is expected to cause an uproar today. Drew is angrier than usual today. Is it because of Monica's will? Something catches Britt off guard. Jocelyn is back and she is bringing a few major secrets with her. Isaiah is on a mission to talk to Portia. Isaiah seems pretty interested in talking to Portia. But about what? Chase and Anna execute a search warrant, but on whom? Someone issues Michael a warning? Gio makes a decision, but who else will it impact? Britt plays hardball with someone today. Portia gets life-altering news, but what will she do with it? Weeping Willow is upset. Carly needs to talk to Liz, but will things go sideways? Curtis has a serious talk with Portia. Brennan and Joss meet. Is it about her assignment? Or is it about Brennan dating her mother? The halls of the Quartermain mansion, no stranger to drama and deception, are about to echo with the most profound shockwave in years. As the family gathers to hear the reading of matriarch Monica Quartermain's last will and testament, they anticipate a fair, if predictable, division of her vast estate. What they get, however, is a psychological earthquake that redefines alliances, unearths buried secrets, and threatens to shatter the very foundation of the Quartermain legacy. The week of September 29th to October 3rd on General Hospital is dominated by the fallout from a document that proves Monica's sharp mind and deep understanding of her family persisted until the very end. The scene in the study is tense but orderly. Tracy, ever the entitled daughter, sits with an air of impatient expectation. Ned, the reliable son, is present with a somber demeanor. Brooklyn and Dylan offer quiet support, while Drew and Michael represent the next generation, expecting their fair share. The initial bequests are standard. Generous charitable donations, personal items to specific friends, like Laura Collins, and trust funds for the younger children. A sense of calm prevails, but it's the calm before the storm. The shock arrives in two earth-shattering parts. First, the executor reveals that Monica has left her controlling interest in ELQ Enterprises not to a seasoned family veteran like Ned or a corporate-minded heir like Michael, but to Drew Kane. The silence in the room is deafening, quickly broken by Tracy's sputtering outrage and Ned's stunned disbelief. This move is a masterstroke from beyond the grave. Monica, having watched Drew's integrity and resilience, believed he was the one person with the moral compass to guide the family business without being consumed by the Quartermain penchant for cutthroat tactics. She also knew of his recent struggles to find his place post-incarceration, and saw this as a way to secure not just ELQ's future, but Drew's as well. For Drew, the bequest is overwhelming. It's a vote of confidence he never expected, but it immediately places him in the crosshairs of his own family. Michael, who has fought so hard for his seat at the table, is visibly wounded. While he loves Drew like a brother, this feels like a betrayal by the grandmother he adored, a clear message that she didn't believe he was ready for the ultimate responsibility. The second, and even more personal bombshell, is reserved for the family home itself. Monica has bequeathed the entire Quartermain mansion, the physical heart of the dynasty, to Nina Reeves. This revelation doesn't just cause shock. It incites pure, unadulterated fury. Tracy looks as if she's been physically slapped, while Ned can barely form words. For Nina, this is a profoundly mixed blessing. The woman who spent years yearning for a family and a sense of belonging is now handed the ultimate symbol of one, but in a way that guarantees she will be viewed as an interloper and a thief. Monica's reasoning, outlined in a private letter read aloud, is complex. It speaks to a strange, late-in-life kinship she felt with Nina, another mother who had lost children and understood profound grief. It was also, in part, a final act of atonement for the ways the Quartermain world had damaged and excluded outsiders. But beneath the kindness lies a sharp edge. This bequest is Monica's ultimate revenge against Sonny and Carly, a permanent reminder of the damage their secret caused, now etched into the very deed of the house they once freely entered. The immediate aftermath is chaos. Tracy, feeling disrespected and cast aside, declares war. She immediately begins plotting a legal challenge, convinced that Nina manipulated a vulnerable, grieving Monica. She tries to recruit Ned, whose own hurt and sense of injustice make him a willing ally, at least initially. Their strategy session is a whirlwind of bitter accusations and desperate legal theories. Ned, however, is also reeling from the ELQ decision. His anger at Nina is matched by his frustration with Drew. In a heated confrontation at the Metro Court, Ned lays into Drew, accusing him of ingratiating himself with Monica during her final, vulnerable days. "You swoop in with your hero complex and steal my birthright," Ned snarls, his corporate polish completely stripped away. Drew, trying to remain calm, insists he had no knowledge and no desire for this. But the target on his back is now unmistakable. The ripple effects spread across Port Charles. Michael is caught in an impossible position. He's loyal to Drew, but he's also a Quartermain through and through, and the mansion is his childhood home. His conversations with Willow are fraught with tension as they debate whether to support his family's fight or accept his grandmother's final, controversial wishes. Meanwhile, Sonny sees Nina's inheritance as a new weapon for Carly and Drew to use against them. He warns Nina that this gift is a Trojan horse designed to bring her nothing but trouble, forcing them into a defensive crouch as a couple. Amidst the fury, one person sees a sliver of opportunity: Cody Bell. Hearing of the upheaval, he begins to wonder if the disarray surrounding the estate could be the perfect smokescreen to finally get his hands on the other half of the inheritance his mother, the late Dominique Stanton, left for him. He knows the Quartermains are distracted by the big-ticket items, and a smaller, forgotten trust might just slip through the cracks if he plays his cards right. As the week closes, the battle lines are drawn. The Quartermain family, once a unified if dysfunctional front against outside threats, is now fractured from within. Monica's will was not merely a distribution of assets. It was a final, brilliant, and ruthless piece of social engineering. She didn't just leave her family wealth, she left them a crucible. She knew that by upending their expectations, she would force them to confront their true selves, their greed, their loyalty, and their capacity for forgiveness. The fight for the Quartermaine fortune has begun, but it's really a war for the soul of the family itself.